World, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to answer a comment that said, thank you for earned advice in the world. Great service. Do you have any advice for selling properties? I know about Land Watch and Zillow, but maybe there are more better lucrative ways to advertise. Maybe a better question is, what is your go-to advertising tools? Thank you. Stay blessed. The comment was made by CM on my video about building a holding company with web domain investing. So let's talk about it. I want to talk about the ways to sell properties online, some of the ideas I've had and things I've executed for selling online. And I took some notes here, so if I'm looking down, it's because I really wanted to give you guys some value. So let's get right to it. They know about LandWatch and Zillow, so I'm going to go through a few other websites where you can sell property and ways you can sell property online, and my go-to advertising tools for selling land online. Land.com. Land.com also owns landsofamerica.com, landandfarm.com, landwatch.com. Probably the strongest digital assets or websites online to sell land specifically. Bid for assets, BID, the number 4 assets.com. It's usually a great place to buy foreclosed lands or tax deeds, but it's also a great place to sell land. Craigslist. Craigslist still works if you put ads up in the local geography and within an hour radius. Usually it's a good look. Also major cities. So if you're selling land in the middle of nowhere, advertising like New York, Miami, Los Angeles always helps Craigslist. Landstay.com, another website that you can go online and sell on. The MLS. This is just listing it with a real estate agent, right? That still works, and it actually shows up on a lot of other websites automatically if you list it on the MLS. So that's one strategy, is getting an actual broker, right, or real estate agent. LoopNet, LoopNet.com is a site where they have a lot of commercial real estate. So a lot of times you get a bigger valuation on raw land on LoopNet, but that's a great site. It's a commercial real estate site. Landhub.com, landflip.com, forsalebyowner.com. These are all places where you can list land for sale, your real estate for sale. eBay is a little sleeper. Auctions, selling land contracts on eBay work really well. It was one of the first properties I flipped was a land contract on eBay. Put it up for $99 down, $99 a month or $49 a month, I think it was, and it clicked almost right away. So eBay's a great place to sell land. Social media, right? We can't ignore social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Realize that all social media have different tactics. So for example, on Facebook, I share all my land to groups, like land investing groups, entrepreneurial groups, regional groups, like, if it's in Herkimer County or, this city or that city, that state has garage sale groups. So the groups on Facebook, the marketplace on Facebook. So actually listing it on a marketplace, not just a group. They have a little tab that almost kind of competes with Craigslist now. And then actually setting up your own page and creating a shop on Facebook is also very powerful. Facebook has strong search engine optimization attributes, SEO attributes. So you'll actually show up pretty high up if you're not competing against major keywords, with just creating a Facebook page to sell your land. Twitter, I use hashtags. I tag other people, investors. I search Twitter for, is anyone looking for land? So like, for example, there's people that randomly throw out on Twitter looking for land to buy, right? So if you type that in, you might find somebody on Twitter actually looking for land to buy. So that's Twitter. And Instagram, the right hashtags, good pictures work, okay? Another one, Let Go, the app. A lot of people don't realize you can use that to sell land. Let Go, the app. Another strategy, which I've definitely implemented, your own website. So build out your own website with all your land on, especially if you're one of these land investors or that has a portfolio of land. If you can put that whole portfolio on one website, it not only does good for selling land or optics, but it works really well if you ever wanted to sell the whole portfolio. Another one is email lists. So I create email lists of brokers, broker dealers, real estate agents, even my competitors or investors. So anyone else who, like, I'll go on LandWatch and find out who's selling the raw cheap land, and then put them on my email list and blast it out. A lot of times other holding companies, other land holding companies are great buyers for your land. So that's one go-to advertising tool I have, is email list. And on that email list, I also builders, contractors, architects. Those are all people, timber companies, depending on what the property is, solar companies. These are all people that I put on the email list and kind of blast out continuously. You want to do it continuously, right? Not just one blast, but every 2 weeks, every week, every month, whatever it is, consistently. It'll keep them in your face. Another one is going right down to City Hall or Town Hall, or on their website, and finding out who owns other properties in that area. This definitely helps because they could be in the market to buy more properties. I send letters out for this because they not all the time have an email address. They'll have the actual physical address, but I've made great connections just sending letters to property owners. And sometimes it's not even about the land deal. Sometimes I don't sell a piece of land, but I meet the guy who owns thousands and thousands of acres, who has other ventures and other deals, and it's just a potential networking move. So for the letters, local newspapers, local trade shows. That's another way that I advertise land. Um, the neighbor, I kind of put this here on the side. It's kind of the same thing as going to town hall and finding the other part. But the neighbor is almost one of the first people I contact. The neighbors, and then my last one here is YouTube. Exactly where you're probably seeing this video. YouTube is very underutilized. If you type in land for sale, you get a lot of land investing tips. But if you're focused on long tail keywords like land for sale in upstate New York or land for sale in upstate Michigan, you'll probably have really good traction there and rank up on the rating. So those are my go-to advertising methods when it comes to land. I hope it helped. I just wanted to be, quick and to the point. You guys can feel free to check out all of those websites. None of them are endorsed by me. I don't use all of them. I have used some of them. I'm not endorsing any of these. I'm just giving you guys a quick list of, ways that you can advertise your land, tools and ways you can advertise your land. If you guys have any other tools or ways you guys advertise your land that you guys have been successful on or that you've tried, put it in the comments section below. If you've had bad experience or good experiences with any of these things I've mentioned, again, put it in the comment section below. And if you guys have a question, put it in the comment section below. I'll try to make another video. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Nick. I went to business school, law school, graduated both, worked on Wall Street, started a bunch of businesses. I own over 30 pieces of land throughout the United States, 27 commercial properties, rental properties, and residential properties in upstate New York mostly. And I'm an entrepreneur like you guys. My main gig is business consulting. I do a lot of business writing, company formations for clients. If you need to find me, nicholascoriano.com or thebusinessplanningguru.com, and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if it's worth it. If not, tell me why it's not worth it in the comment section. Hope you guys are good. Be great.